Hello everybody, E-Team Brit Driver Alan Day with a race of 4 of week 1 of season 2 2020 at Autoclub. So obviously our last result was very good, we managed to score top 5, almost getting a podium finish actually for my one lap shootout for the final caution, managing to get our pit stop at a good allotted time and just try and push on from there. So we're pretty much hoping for the same sort of thing really. We did qualify. The first lap was just pretty much a just trying to get a run up. I thought I'd try something a little bit different. So I thought first lap just try and do as little turning as possible, take it as wide as possible, try and get the speed as high as possible, and then just try and do as little turning as possible on our second lap. Our second lap we did actually crash on the back straight. It just touching the wall on the outside, so qualifying didn't quite go according to plan. So we are starting in P17 as the number 10 car. So there was a large number of drivers who all actually decided to actually do laps for qualifying, which you don't tend to see very often in Oval, but this is the very final race of the week for week 1 for IndyCar Fixed. So I guess some drivers are wanting to try and take a little bit more of a gamble to try and get as high up in the points as possible, if that is what they are going for. So, but obviously we'll wait and see what happens then, really. So we should be.
The air temp is 25 Celsius, 60 laps.
Let's turn our engine on. So obviously there is going to be a pit stop in this race, like there always is.
Follow car number 20 in the inside lane.
So I'm hoping to just try and get a decent finish. You know, like obviously a win would be ideal, but let's not go crazy. You know, like this, the last race went extremely well. See, somebody is starting from the pit lane, and he's actually the guy that was supposed to be starting in P2. So somebody's going to be losing out quite a bit.
Catch up to car number 20.
Let's get ourselves into 6th gear then, shall we? Bring ourselves up onto the track. So 60 laps at Autoclub. So track temperature is 26 degrees Celsius, strength of the field is 1.9k, which has been around about the same, maybe a little bit higher than what it has been in the other 3 races.
We need to catch up to car number 20.
So if we just recap on what we've been able to do throughout the 3 races that we've done, we scored a P12 I believe in race 1, our second race we managed to score P8, and then the third race we managed to score P4. So if obviously we're going to continue getting good positions and getting further up the field, obviously we're going to be scoring a top 3. But it's easier said than done. Ovals can be very unpredictable, as we have seen in some of these races so far already.
Okay, Al, are you ready? Watch for the lights.
So pace car is in.
Go!
And away we go. Quite a bit of space to the drivers behind me, so we'll just try and take it easy, try and get into a groove, understand what everybody else around us is doing, whether we're trying to push hard or try and get to the front of the field, or whether it might be they're going to prefer to hold back a bit and just allow things to unfold. Now in all 3 of our races so far, we've gone at least 10 laps on the first.
Work on the start lane, this is great.
First stick.
Place. Outside. We're outside. They got behind us now. 0.2.
Drive out the tyres too quickly, but we do want to try and be around in a good position in case this does end up going green for a little while.
Just done at 32.4. V14. That lap was at 32.7.
Still there. Clear to the wall.
Everyone's trying to get back
P13.
past. They're up to P13 right now.
The fuel window opens on lap 23. It'll close on lap 41.
Quite a good drive from the guy in front. The guy behind me has also got a drive from me, so we obviously need to keep an eye on that.
Outside.
That's the fastest lap of the race. That lap time was 32.3.
Keep it steady. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear to the top.
Wide there. That's fine.
P12.
So what I'm doing, if I'm in the turbulent air, just lifting off a little bit, just so that way I'm not having to use the tyres any more than what I wish I wanted to. Because I want to try and keep these tyres in good condition in case we go long.
Outside. Clear outside.
Sometimes some drives are a bit feisty up front. It's like a battle for P3 actually between 4 or 5 cars.
P11.
We have to keep an eye on that in case they get close.
Car high. Clear high.
It's like your Vic's Vilches actually in front of me. At 16.
Car low.
Bogged down
Still
massively.
there.
Leaves us under pressure from Javier.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low.
Unfortunately, we're going to get cars.
P12.
He's the one in the draft. Try and get into a position where we can actually get out of the draft in the corners. And we're doing that too often now. Because there's 2 cars directly in front of us, we can't really pick an ideal line.
That lap was at 32.6.
Had to get out of that one then, otherwise I would have gone right into the back of him.
The gap to
Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Outside is clear. Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
P11.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside.
Some good overtakes. But we haven't got any draft from anybody in front.
Inside. Clear low. Inside. Still there.
Now if I just keep up this high
Still
line,
there.
I'm fine doing that right now.
Clear low.
Well, maybe not that high. Narrowly missing the wall there, but we get
Car
a
outside.
massive run coming out of 2.
Clear high.
So yeah, again we're 10 laps into the race and we haven't got a single yellow flag. Like they're going 3 wide behind me.
10th position. That last lap was at 32.7.
So we started P17, we're already up to P10. They definitely have the pace. Now it's going to be a matter of if we can actually start pulling away from the guys behind. And maybe as their tyres drop off in front, maybe we can start catching up to them then.
is now 2.1.
Definitely faster than some of the guys around us. Whoops, somebody had a little slide on the back straight where they just hit each other.
Okay, Al, the next car is Eddie.
Oh, but not Eddie. I believe we actually raced him in all three of our other races that we've had this week. So we tend to know what he's like, and we've had a good race with him so far this week, if the name is correct, what I can remember. Oh, there we go. There's the tyres going away a little bit now. They tend to last around about 15 to 20 laps before they start going, depending on how well you're looking after them. Obviously, there's been a couple of laps where I haven't been looking after them quite as much.
You've just done at 32.9. The gap to Eddie ahead is now 0.9.
I'd like to be able to try and keep this speed up, try and keep us away from the guys behind. If we can try and at least do that, that would be helpful. We are catching up to the guys in front of us. But it depends on how things fold out. We just need to keep looking after these tyres.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Monte. The lap time was at 32.6.
Which will definitely help us in the long run. Matching leader's pace, we are mainly at 10th off. But we're drifting up a little bit too high at the moment. Need to try and get myself a little bit lower. It's definitely taking quite a bit of a beating now in these tyres. Seems like somebody's already pitting in.
E9.
Obviously somebody's thinking that it's going to go right to the end straight away, unless he's got a bit of damage. Which that could be a possibility. We're up to P9.
The gap behind is now 1.6.
It was most of the time. Actually going to a mid-33s he was. Okay, so we've got plenty of space behind. I think we're actually decent on the amount of space that we've got behind us, in front of us. So I'm not particularly worried quite so much about trying to keep up with the guys in front.
We've got a full course yellow.
Oh, there we go. There's a caution. I think we're just outside of the pit window, though.
It looks like Blanchard has pinned it.
Yeah, there you go. There's the culprit. There's two cars there. Incident on the exit of turn 2.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 14. Full course yellow. It's a closed.
Okay, let's try and save fuel right now, shall we?
Hey, cars exited too. Checking up.
Have both cars already towed it, 11?
I'm sorry for causing that, guys. I hit my escape button, but it wasn't working. It wouldn't let me do the tow mode.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
17, let me by. Let us by.
Let's see how many drivers actually pit in. Pit lane is open. I think most drivers will, honestly.
The leader's pitting now. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again.
Everybody's all over the place in the pit road. That's why there needs to be a regulation on iRacing about actually having everybody in single file. Oh, damn it. Went a little bit too far forward, broke too early. So we've lost a few positions. So the amount of fuel that we need to refuel by is only 4.5. So obviously we don't have engine maps to work with. So it's...
Nine, you gotta let me by. You need to stay on the apron all the way to the exit. You got a penalty for that. Sorry, man.
¿Qué te ha pasado, Víctor?
Pits are open.
Okay, so yeah, we have lost a few positions, but we have got good pace, so I'm not
Okay,
particularly
Al,
worried.
get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
And I think if we can get in the draft of some other cars and save fuel behind them, then we might be just about good to go to the very end. But it honestly does depend. So we're going to be restarting in P11, so the 9 car's got a penalty. I would believe possibly for speeding in the pit lane, or maybe coming up too soon, which can happen. It's very unfortunate, especially if we only do get one caution, and that is a possibility. This set of drivers do seem to be very clean. Seems like with, Robert doesn't want to be right with the rest of the leading pack. So he does need to catch up with them though. So we'll see how much fuel we've managed to save when we go green, because this could be important. Right. Okay, so we're restarting on lap 23 after our first caution. So we're restarting in P11.
Green, 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 let's go.
Car inside, clear inside.
I don't know what happened there.
Car high. Clear the top, clear outside. Outside. He's still there. Still there.
We actually
Clear high.
had P9 on the restart before we even crossed the line because some drivers are going too slow.
Car outside. Clear outside.
P7, that was a 34.8.
Now, our fuel is actually not a cause for concern. We can just about make it to the end on this fuel load. But if others can do the same, will be another question. We're sitting in P7, we have got somebody else on our tail, which actually might be a good thing for us because it allows us to slipstream them as well if we need to.
Fastest lap. Your lap time was 32.3.
doing good on the tyre management, I feel. Could be wrong though, we'll see about that later on, see how long these tyres last. The tyres didn't seem that bad towards the end of the first run.
That's the fastest lap.
Got a bit of a hole poking through.
Outside. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear to the outside.
V6. That lap time was 32.3.
To P6, can we get a top 5 again? I wonder. It's definitely possible. But we know that Liam's actually got pace the same as us. So is Mark, who's just behind us, who just passed.
That lap was at 32.5.
If we can just look after these tyres, then hopefully we might be able to make it to the end. We're almost halfway through this race as well. I'm getting a little bit of understeer already, but that's more of because I'm in the turbulent air of somebody else. Starting me and the tyres. Exact same place where Liam's going has allowed Robert to catch up back up to us now.
Cheers.
Inside.
V6.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the bottom.
Okay, Al, we're at the halfway point. We estimate 27 laps of fuel left.
We might be better off just letting Robert through for now.
Still there. Hold your line.
Try and take a high line, allow him to go through.
Clear inside.
Seventh position.
Because I've got in the turbulent air there, that's not a good thing to have really. So I feel like they're in good shape. They're right down the bottom.
Car low. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear to the bottom.
Just trying to take this middle line. Seems to be what's working for us right now. We're about 10 laps into the stint again. And we're right up there with the leaders as well, so we're in a good spot.
Sixth place.
Yeah, Robert chose to go for
Alright,
that middle
Al,
line.
lap times are pretty
Leave it down a
consistent.
bit late again.
Car inside. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear low.
Dang it. Both chose the same line. I don't think Liam chose the exact same line as well. Liam's catching up to us as well.
Inside.
You've just done a 32.8.
Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Not quite getting the run on the inside though enough. Does feel like there's a lot of grip in turn 3 and 4 at the moment. There might be the ideal line to go there. Well, turns
That
1
was
and 2
32.5.
seems to be about pretty even at the moment. Maybe a little bit more preferred down the lower line. But obviously while I'm drafting somebody else, I don't really want to be there if I can help it.
Car outside. Still there. Clear high. Car high. Clear high. Car high. Clear outside.
I could have drafted up into Robert there.
Car low. Hold your line. Clear inside. Car low. Hold your line. Clear to the bottom.
Ooh! That was me being caught behind somebody in the draft and I turned. That was all on me, that one was. Tried doing a bit of a big turn all of a sudden.
P9.
It's obviously something to learn about the car, don't do it. That could have been disastrous.
Hanson is leading the race.
Could be also a sign of the tyres getting a bit too hot. But bear in mind, obviously, you're going over 200 kilometres an hour around every single turn. Actually, over 300 kilometres an hour, I should say. You know, which is a tremendous amount of speed. So, you know, you bear that in mind, the amount of stress that's being put on these tyres, you know, every, what, 10 seconds? Or about 5? You know, it's no wonder why I just slid up the road when I tried to turn.
Your last lap time was
That's an aggressive
32.5.
manner. Yeah, there you go, that's what that green car that's up there has just done. We tried doing the exact same thing.
P9.
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high.
Seems like taking this higher line is starting to get better.
P8.
Especially when everybody else is trying to use the lower lines. They can see how much speed I'm able to take compared to
Car
others.
inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside.
6th place.
I'd step out of there.
Still there. Inside. it steady. He's still there. Clear to the bottom.
Well, that's unfortunate. 19, you didn't see me, no?
Full course yellow, be careful.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to be
This
able to
car
make
is
it to
out.
the end of
Line
this
up
race on
single
this one,
file
unfortunately.
behind car number 14. Safety cars out. Pits are closed.
Pace cars in
Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay, Al. We'll fill you to the end of the race.
It's a little bit disappointing, but other three races have been pretty spectacular, I'll be honest. You know, well, like the third race was very good, but nothing we could do on that one really. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to finish this one. Obviously we'll just have to wait and see what our iRacing loss is going to be. Obviously I'll let you guys know in the comments what I do lose, but it looks like it's going to be 51 iRacing by the looks of it. So, but yeah, like definitely a good first week.
Cars speed up a little bit.
But we'll see what happens in week 2.
The leader is pitting now.
So, we'll come out of this. And then we'll have a look at what we're going to be, where we're going to be for week 2. So obviously, we're going to be on to a new week. So week 2 is at Twin Ring Motegi Oval, which will be a 70-lap race. So this track should be actually, I would probably say, it's actually going to be very difficult. I would say actually. So I have done some IndyCar Fixed at Twin Ring Motegi before, and I know it's obvious. It's always been a good race there, so, but of course we'll see how that goes. So a bit of disappointing ending to week 1, but when our race 3 was very good. You know, I can't really complain about that too much. So you're going to get some good luck, you're going to get some bad luck. It's just about a matter of what happens really in them type of races. So I will leave that for this one. So that was race 4 of 4. We'll be back for a new week, of which IndyCar Series is going to be at Twin Ring Motegi. So I will see how we go on to that one. So it will be the same thing as before. We'll do 4 races throughout the week. Hopefully this time around we'll be able to do one of the races live on stream as well. So, but we'll try and see what happens. So I'll leave that one for now. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.